the number one thing you should do is the most high risk behavior of your life. You know, to me, this is exactly when you should go live in Bali for a year. This is exactly when you try to become Beyonce. This is exactly when you do the highest risk. The biggest reason that kids, like people become unhappy is they try to address, they're playing life in reverse. The only things that you could be dealing with are either debt or expectations of your parents. And what your parents and society do is tells you to do the lowest risk maneuver. The number one thing you should be thinking about is the highest risk behavior around the thing that you think is gonna make you the happiest, which is gonna go spitting in the face of everybody from your parents to the school you're in, to your friends and what they thought, and maybe even to yourself an hour ago. Self-awareness is the most important. Without even knowing any of you, I'm sure your love affair with your music skill, craft, has evolved through your life, right? And this is exactly the time where some of you are looking in the mirror and be like, do I even love this shit anymore? Another huge recommendation I would give you is go work literally for free or like minimum wage or as little as possible for the exact human being that you aspire to be. At 23, 24, 25, you should go work for Barry Wang for free, and then at night you should work at Whole Foods on a night shift, and you should live with 8 people, so you only need to make 300 bucks. But everybody does the reverse. They take a job that they don't even like for $3,000 more. I have a lot of empathy for people in debt. I have way less for people not in debt, because then they're letting the machine, parents, society, dictate their lives, who they then later resent because they followed their path, not yours. But like getting some bullshit job to like pay off the debt and moonlighting as your passion, it's the reverse. Don't buy a new pair of Supremes or like a new handbag or take a nice trip to Coachella. Otherwise you get stuck and you're just stuck in perpetuity. Or do that, I don't give a fuck, but don't not do what you want to do. Like, do not have your profession. You can either work for somebody that you want to become or try your own shit. You're talking to somebody who's ridiculously happy because he never played in the system. I was a terrible student, even though every immigrant shouldn't have been, right? I worked for my dad's liquor store and built up a family business for my family, so I made no money. I built it for, you know, my narrative is very tricky. A lot of people are like, oh, but your dad, I'm like, I built my dad's business for him and left with nothing at 34. You know, but I was happy. I didn't care that my friends went to Wall Street and got a BMW. I had self-esteem. I didn't need a cool apartment to get girls. I didn't even want to get girls. I was so busy working on what I was passionate about, to be frank. You know, if you're great at something and you're fucking passionate about it, you should have the best life, and people fuck it up. I didn't. I did everything wrong for 13 years, which made me win and stayed happy.
Even though